Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Dune Spice Wars here on your professional walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. So I already did the review for the game, and I just kind of want to finish the Fremen playthrough is what I'm trying to say here. Now, the announcement has come out with what is going to be the brand new faction. But honestly, I thought they would go entirely different route with the factions, so I'm not really sure what to expect out of this. Probably after I'm done doing the playthrough for the Fremen, I'm not gonna be touching on the game that much because there's no campaign, there's no story mode, there's just simply nothing for me to sink my teeth into. And so logically, I'm always looking for some challenge, but I'm just not sure what to tell you here. And I'm also not sure if these guys are gonna try to attack this location, which can be quite the problem for me. We do have 3 militia groups over here, but I might have to be forced to take the Thumper. Oh, come on. Close to your military units. Well, goddammit, we are close to the military units. Okay. Go, 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 go. Take the sandworm. Get swallowed or ride on top of its back. I'm not sure. And yeah, so my plan is probably to go and try to win through hegemony. But that's still, we're not even halfway to that goal. So I'm gonna have to figure something out in the meantime. We are making only a little bit Solari. We are making only a little Blast Greed. So I'm gonna have to step up my Blast Greed game. The thing is, I'm not really that sure where to set up next. Blast Greed, production, yeah, sure, we can put it down up here. Although I'm quite sure, we actually are producing the hegemony already here.
We're listening.
Oh wow, actually we were able to survive this. Well, that's kind of anticlimactic as hell. But we have the option to raid the villages here. So that way we're gonna get some money and we can potentially trade it then for Blast Greed. Council votes, unit recruitment costs, we can decline this. Manpower upkeep, sure. Auditory production, sure, we have some points to invest, so let's go like this. We're gonna go after this town, and then we can try to go theoretically for this one too, because both of them have only ranged units. And theoretically I can try to go after this location because it has the holy site of the polar sink, and that thing produces a crap ton of water in general. And so if I would be able to hold this position, that would give us additional hegemony to work with. How much would it be? 270, yeah, so that's almost all the points of authority that we currently do possess. So we want to pillage the village, and I want to see who can sell me Blast Greed.
Greetings.
We do have a decent stockpile of spice. And because our spice production is never interrupted as Fremen, we can actually get quite the decent stockpile of Blast Greed from House Attreides. So I'll go for that. Once this is pillaged. I'm gonna be able to send these guys back. This has 4 units over there. I'm thinking I will have to transfer the Kulon caravan. But I'm not a huge fan of using it because this thing can attract the sandworms. Yeah, so even despite the fact that you have access to, like, camps that will never be interrupted by the sandworm, your units can still apparently track the damn thing, despite your best efforts. So what the hell are we doing right now? Are we doing the Arrakis secrets? Okay. Missile battery limit, sure, why the hell not? And siege network, let's go with siege network afterwards. So we have 3 things that are gonna be researched one after another. Reward is hegemony for a majority of the goddamn blast screen, which I did get. Okay, we can still theoretically sell a decent stockpile of this nonsense for blastcrete. I seriously have no freaking idea how the AI is able to have such a massive stockpile of this stuff. We can theoretically get more hegemony. Then we can go for this as a research. Looks like this region is being affected. Can we start trading? Yeah, we are actually trading. Can I form an alliance?
What the
3 units over here. Where's that Kulon
and his water
thing? So that thing will have to cut it through here and travel all the way up there. I just hope they will not go into the desert where, yep, they're literally walking through the desert. Will you be able to get into the White Rift without going through the desert?
The Kulons are quiet.
Yeah, they're gonna go through the desert. It's gonna be fun. So we cannot really tap into the fuel, so that sucks. We can use the ceremonial caves though.
We welcome you, Liet. The slow way is the safe way.
Okay, we can theoretically go raid this location in the meantime before Kulons arrive. And I was told in the comment section that the ranged units can be great for sieging the enemy. But I'm not really sure how keen I am on that whole shebang. So, manpower production per controlled village. Military units are trained 20% faster. Health for military units. Region experience gains for all units. Or we can go with the Statecraft District. Authority production is always nice. Hegemony gains. Okay, we're gonna go with the administrative hall. Can I recruit anything? Maybe another Kulon and one Bedyakin. Of course, you have to run through the goddamn sandstorm and get almost killed because of it. Why? Why not? Why not? Okay, let's go with more blastcrete production because let's face it, we kind of do need to step up our game. Once we have the research conducted, we're going to be able to allocate even more crew to the spice camps. And we do have manpower to pull off such thing. You guys are still here.
Arrakis is our home.
So let's just besiege this location. Now, there is the rare element deposit over here, and it would be kind of nice to grab this spot, but I really want to fetch this before the Harkonnens actually make their push on this location, because I absolutely hate the placement of this town here. Also, then having the Cool Dad, literally looks like Cool Dad name of the village. If we can grab that, that would help our blastcrete production overall. But I really want to fetch this location primarily first because it will be the key to even more hegemony. I kind of do want that hegemony. Now, big issue can be over here because we are so far out and we don't have position of this location. 141.
Arrakis is our home.
Missile turret is over here, so that's a-okay. We're gonna have to put down some ranged militia. We keep getting sabotaged in this location, which is kind of problematic because it's preventing my units from being able to recover fully. So they're running their operations. Kind of want to see what Operation Sandcloak. Light military units are invisible for 2 days. It's kind of cute, but it's not really gonna do anything that I need. Slurry per production. We can directly go against the smugglers, or we can try to find authority production. Let's go for the Arrakis.
Lead us to freedom.
Two additional units have been trained.
We're listening.
We do have the authority points to pull this thing off. I'm gonna be forced to get a tent somewhere. Unfortunately, this desert and not having a proper channel to walk to the whatever name of town is gonna be just bad, because these idiots would literally cut it through the desert and just get killed on their way there.
Arrakis is our home.
Okay, so I need to do this so that the Kulons won't attract the enemy attack.
If we can.
I'm not really sure the sandworm would show up in this icy hellhole. Be kind of fun.
What does Liet command?
And we see some units of the Harkonnens are over there. We're gonna have to send these guys back because they're being focused.
We're listening. What does Liet command?
You guys can go back here to recover. Seriously, there should be some sort of basic code in this game that these idiots would try to avoid going through the deep desert. Like, you would get some sort of verification. Yeah, you can cut through the region or something. Or your units have entered the area. Please watch out. Something. Anything. So, Kulons are not attracting the enemies. We're gonna grab control over this place, and I definitely will have to install the water treatment facility, or the building responsible for producing more water. I will definitely have to put down a goddamn missile turret, and we are researching the tech which will eventually allow me to get in multiple missile turrets. I'm not really sure if I'll need that because Harkonnens are a pain in the ass, but theoretically what I can now focus my attention on were those spots over here. So we have those rare elements, and there should be that plascrete somewhere around these parts as well. And I think the region is already being attacked by these nomads, despite the fact that we just literally
If we can.
gained control over this location, which is just insane. Okay, so what is the goddamn water treatment nonsense thingy? Seriously, there should be water extractor. Why don't I have the water extractor? Water extractor. What, am I blind or something? It's not here. I swear to God, I don't see the building.
What does Liet command?
We're gonna go heavy militia and ranged.
Bless the Maker and his water. We'll protect our water.
Okay, maybe the Kulons should not be the ones engaging like this.
We welcome you, Liet.
You will have it.
Meet our prisoners.
So, because we have the engagement so damn close to the town, it's gonna prevent me from doing anything. I'm gonna take the points of authority. I'm gonna choose the research for this intel. And I can say that we have successfully defended the position. And so now I have to figure out what the hell am I gonna do here, because spreading the faith of relentless faith. Okay, and it sounds weird as hell. I don't think that's even for a person who is currently like in our support team. Biter silence. 130 production. Discontent among ranks. Remove the dissidents. Effect. Lose 50 manpower. Gain 100 hegemony. Village to villages. I have done that. So we have gained additional hegemony.
We trust you, Liet.
I'm gonna need to leave like a unit here. Probably these Feddakin.
Liet,
Okay, so this is the village which I want to grab because it has the plascrete.
Bless the maker and
Holy
his water.
fudge! Seriously? What is up with these attacks on this place? My god, it's so not funny. Okay, let's reduce the cost of just about everything and anything. Send these guys
Bless
up
the
ahead.
maker
Send
and
the
his
2
water.
Coulons.
We carry the clan's water.
yes, Liet. They don't
So they are
belong
already
here.
fighting it out.
We'll get them. We'll move fast.
I cannot freaking believe how many enemies are they sending in order to recapture this goddamn place. On top of it, we have actually like... I'm gonna have to build something in these goddamn sieges, which would allow me to strengthen the relationship and remove the chance that they will be doing dumb stuff like this. The problem is the 1,000 plascrete requirement. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Plus 100 hegemony production from water production. That sounds absolutely amazing, but I would need to do something. Plascrete is not something which they do care for. So what if I would try to sell you like 500 of spice? Okay, starting to like this. Crap, they don't have enough. Okay, so I can remove this, and that should allow me to then go ahead and build this thing with the hegemony for the water production gizmo. And in this town, we're gonna be producing water too.
Listening. Liet,
We carry the clan's
How
water.
the fudge are
We'll
you walking away from the engagement? What is this? Some sort of joke? Siege detection. Let's go for the intel, I guess.
Liet,
So the next town will be the Cool Dad. Ah, crap. This is bad. Atreides is really doing something which I cannot
Arrakis
approve
is our
of.
home.
We're gonna have to find some sort of way in order to transfer a crap ton of units across a large distance for a really fast. I don't like this one bit. So they are literally trying to steal my shit, and I hate that. And we had a couple of problematic situations such as that before. So I'm gonna leave one of you troopers here, and we are gonna... Water production in this region is gonna be just nightmare. And... oh, come on! Why in the hell can't you travel there? Why? Why? Oh, why? For funk's sake. Okay, what if you
We
guys then
welcome
try
you,
to
Liet.
go over here, get closer? I obviously cannot really do anything right now to defend this position, but I can try to stop them from capturing it. Swear to God, this is why having access to airfields is 10 times better than this thumper nonsense. Oh, man. Either I'm gonna be forced to build a crap ton of militia or not militia. I'm gonna probably be forced to build a crap ton of the
Coulons are quiet.
defensive turrets. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go and take this shit from them. Hopefully the sandworm and the amount of units that I'm transferring is enough, although it's highly questionable. Let's recruit 2 of the Feddakin. We're definitely losing this place for now, but I'm really upset about them for doing this shit. So I'll make them pay for it. Did they just raid my town? Oh, that's it. They're losing this location. I don't care. I'm gonna liberate this place. I'm gonna kill all these troopers. We're gonna go gear sabotage. Maybe I should have waited before they actually reached the goddamn position.
Command.
We're gonna attack them here
We welcome you, Liet.
Liet,
for pulling this shit.
Are we needed? We'll try not to lose any clones. Their water will join the
And we're gonna
clans.
liberate this position
Bless
for
the Maker and his water.
doing this.
listening.
You just have to be careful with the cool-offs because here we are in the desert biome. So the chance of the sandworm showing up is quite high.
We welcome you, Liet.
We'll get them.
Give them hell.
We will help if we can.
I'm not really sure if my units would be able to restore their health
We welcome
because the
you,
village
Liet.
has been raided.
We welcome you, Liet. We'll protect our water.
We're listening.
Ah, crap.
Liet,
And that's the Cerberus
we're
unit.
listening.
So there are no pushovers. And I don't have the turrets here or anything like that. Or militia.
We will help.
So I'm gonna have to transfer some units over there too. We have the 2 Fedukins on the way.
Lead us to freedom. Liet, Arrakis
We're gonna have to retreat with these 2 melee combatants.
Coolants are quiet.
We're gonna take some damage here extra because the militia is attacking.
We carry the
Coolants.
clan's water.
Okay, are you to... We're gonna have to do pause and I'm gonna have to bounce around a couple of locations simultaneously, which I'm not a huge fan of. Now, the Cerberus unit is more advanced, but we do have more experience with these warriors, which also means that I would hate to lose them.
We trust you, Liet.
This Fedyakin unit is taking a crap ton of punishment.
Every Fremen can fight.
We have lost them. That's bad. Okay, capital. Thumper. God, I don't understand the mechanics of controlling these sand dummies. It's just pissing me off. We do control the regions, so like there's no interruption. But I don't know if it's due to like the deep desert should not affect it this much. So what the hell is causing these problems then? Manpower, we're gonna need to build a recruitment office. Wind strength 1, that sucks.
We welcome you, Liet.
Let's
We carry
re-recruit the
army
militia.
needed. The caravan
We're gonna pull off here
the
from the
coolants are
engagement.
quiet.
This is just not gonna be productive. I cannot afford anything else here right now, and
Carry the clan.
they're just transferring a crap ton of units here. So if we went to Thumper, I can send them here. But then we are kind of screwed with the Harkonnens.
Arrakis is our home. What does Liet command?
Okay, I really need to think of something here. Why am I not producing water in this region with wind strength of 6? I'm gonna have to recover here, health-wise.
Are we needed?
We will help if we can. What does Liet command?
Their water will
There's
join
just
the
way too much
clans.
engagement all of a sudden. that you can... I really don't want to lose this place again. The fucking Harkonnens are really annoying me with this bull.
Arrakis is our home. Lead us to freedom.
Okay, we are gonna interrupt this ranger unit.
What does Liet Lead us. Listen, Arrakis is our
Pull
home.
back, pull back.
What does Liet command? Arrakis belongs
And now
to
the question is if we can use the thumper.
Arrakis belong to the Fremen.
And where the hell would I be able to traverse? Unfortunately, the distance is not so great, and oh, they just raided the place. Okay, that's awesome. So you guys have recovered enough HP to go and kick their ass now. And I'm gonna have to do something in order to, I don't know, we have this. Treasury upkeep, slurry per active trade agreement. We are at 18,000. We are ahead of the rest. The only one who's catching up close enough is House Attreides.
We'll move fast.
We're gonna... Sure. Landscraft guards decline. I don't want them to have additional units. And let's try to buff this out as much as we can. What else? What else? We do have a spy. Manpower production. Let's go for it. Okay, our authority points are at their maximum. And Harkonnens are attacking me over here, which is pissing me off because that's just way too many engagements. One after another.
Listening.
But we should be able to transfer these units.
We're listening. You will have it.
Somewhere. I'm so glad that I decided to keep at least one freaking unit over there. Knowledge neutral villages. Intel production, trade resource gains with the siege.
Lead us to freedom.
Let's go with the plastic production.
We trust you, Liet.
You're taking way too much freaking damage from the turret, man.
This path
What I wanted you to do is take the freaking thumper and just thump your ass away. Okay, so this was interrupted and the militia is being attacked. I don't understand this. But, okay, well, now I know that I will have to do some advanced planning. So first of all, we're gonna have to push back House Attreides somehow. Then I'm gonna have to really mess up Harkonnens. But fighting on multiple fronts in this game is a suicide. You're just never gonna be able to maintain those numbers, and once you start losing the senior units, and you're just gonna keep on pumping out brand new bunch of units all over again, you're just not gonna help yourself that much. So I need to come up with some sort of way to manage this. I want to transfer my units from here. But I'm kind of landlocked. Here we can theoretically produce more water, more manpower, more blastcrete. And if we would theoretically grab hold of Kardak, we should be okay. But I don't like this one bit because this place is being constantly under harassment. And so you guys go over there. Unfortunately, thumpers are produced over time, so it's not like I can be just pumping them out left and right. We're gonna have to make some plans here.
Listening.
We're gonna have to manage a lot of moving bits and pieces.
Liet?
This town, once it's out of the devastation, should receive some additional rework, like turrets and shit. I don't really need militia over here, but it's kind of pointless. But I absolutely hate what's happening over here, because they're amassing units here, and that's always bad. So wind strength 5. What would be great? What can we use? We are producing water already. We are producing spice already. We can reduce the maintenance costs already. Yeah, these fuckers are definitely trying to push in on us. So the smart choice would be to wait up here, let them move in, and then go with the melee units after their ranged attackers. Because I'm not sure if they're gonna try to liberate this place, but we need to knock this the hell off. They're just mushing each other into this sort of mosh pit from hell. You seriously want to trade with me? I need to send... Oh, hell no. What are you, fucking high? No. Those are horrible conditions. Come on, I believe in you guys. Don't let me down. Just squish them in between. I really need this to be fixed. Harkonnens are pushing in. How are we looking over here? Really badly. I don't have Solari, so I need to make some money.
How can I help?
I need to sell you. Holy crap, look at the amount of spice I will have to send. I'm not gonna make too much money here. This is not a good trade. Okay, unfortunately, spice, we can sell you intel. We have a lot of that. And for Solari. So I'm hoping to get a lot of this nonsense. I want at least like 900. Confirm. So that should allow me to then do what? Recruit the militia. Okay. That's that. And now we need to build the freaking turret. Because they just cannot seem to stop. How are we looking in this department? Okay, as long as these guys are actually targeted by the troopers, I'm okay. Where are you going? No, 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 no. Don't you leave. Still in combat. There to interrupt the troopers here. We're not going to be able to depart. I seriously need to put down the freaking turret in here. This is no joke. If I build it over here and they keep coming through this upper route, I might have a chance here. I hope these guys are going to survive this.
We won't waste time.
Okay, so the turret is being built. And I'm gonna need to grab this location for the water and manpower production. I also wanted to grab the blastcrete over here at Cool Dad, but I simply cannot move the units from here. Do have one troop over here. One is over here. I need to build the turret here. I Swear to God, these freaking turrets are gonna be the death of me. Problem here is that the turrets also cost maintenance for you, so you have to count that into the whole equation. You cannot just keep spamming turrets left and right. And I'm like going nuts with the fact that I cannot, for the love of it, produce the water treatment facility as a Fremen. That's just I'm not loving it. One bit. I really want that blast greed and to cool that down. You guys are seriously going again for this? Oh, you are freaking annoying. You know that. You do know that, right?
Lead us to freedom. This path is dry. We're going.
Okay, this one would be a cheap upgrade. Unfortunately, the water which I would produce here would not be great. You can go with blast greed, or you know that we do already have the recruitment office here. Fudge. Okay, let's go with the blast greed done. You guys are gonna have to transfer up in here, and I'm gonna have to move you guys up here. And if these units move into our region of control,
Arrakis is our home.
hopefully that's gonna be the death of them. But they're amassing a large force here over and over again.
We'll avoid the sun.
So I'm sending 2 additional troops. Because if I would be able to push this back, my hope is that I would be then also capable of doing something useful, like pushing them back and maybe capturing or removing their control over this region, because they are really freaking pissing me off at this point. I just need to wait for their move first. Ah, fudge. That's really bad. This is really bad. We do have the turret, don't get me wrong. But we have only one Fedyakin, and we have militia here. You guys go up there. We are maxed out unit-wise. So this is why I'm talking about fighting on 2 fronts. Thumper. I would not be able to get as close. But I'll probably use the Thumper, and so that's 4 units with 4 militia versus 2, 4, 6. If I'd be able to get the jump on them again, plus the missile silo, that would be great. I'm seriously considering doing the second turret there, but the problem which I'm dealing with right now is the manpower, which we are lacking. Theoretically, over here, if I would have the blast greed, we can do this, but I would need to trade for blast greed. They don't want any of this.
What do you want?
What do you think, dumbass? Okay, we need blast greed. And some money. Okay. So that has been processed. Manpower. For that recruitment. Capability. And I'm really hating this. Oh crap, they're moving in. Go after the ranged attackers.
We'll send them to their shade.
I'm waiting for... Okay, so there's the sandworm. These idiots are literally going through the damn desert. There's just no winning.
Lead us to freedom.
So that's 2 additional units which are on the move.
We trust you, Liet.
Okay, they're actively besieging that position. The Atreides is keeping me here. Still have a crap ton of hegemony in comparison to the others. But I don't think these guys can survive this.
Arrakis belong to the trust
and
you,
with
Liet.
2 Fedyakin units, and they're literally trying to liberate my
trust you, Liet.
city here, which would really piss me off. I know that I am fully set up with this whole shebang of having enough of the
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
authority points to actually regain control over this spot,
trust you,
but I would
Liet.
prefer not to. Okay, this is just really driving me nuts. Oh crap, I didn't want to give you fudge. We can choose this to gain the 2 additional units.
Listening.
Is this attacking this position? Because if yes, that can actually work on my behalf. If these guys would attack this position,
Liet. We're going.
then I cannot understand why this is all of a sudden such a highly contested location. Well, it's driving me nuts.
Listening. Shahalud. Liet.
Problem here is we don't really have experienced units. They don't have them either,
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
but they have the numbers, and that's the problem.
Listening. Ericus belonged to the Fremens. This path is dry. We'll send them to their shade.
So I'm trying to kill as many as I can, but I don't think this is going to be highly productive. It's like literally 6 units versus 1, and they have activated their operation.
Liet.
There's no point of dealing with this now.
We trust you, Liet.
I can do a supply drop, but unfortunately until they have this red
Belonged to the
hue,
Fremens.
I won't be able to do jack squat. Okay, so what's happening here?
Arrakis is on
This is not the engagement I was envisioning.
fast. Rhino tracks. We will help if we can. With the spear,
You guys need to get the hell out of here or you're gonna die.
we're going. We'll move fast.
Way too many battles going on simultaneously.
Lead us to freedom.
Hard to keep track of everything. I cannot defeat them while they have this red hue. If you saw my playthrough with Harkonnens, where we use the atomics, as long as this consumable is active, the units just simply will not die. So they will keep on pushing. Even after they reach 0 HP, they will just keep on going at it. It's like the Berserker mode or whatever the hell they call it. It's a real pain in the ass. You guys stay the hell away from the engagement. I know we can use the experience there, but seriously, there's just no point.
Shahalud willing.
They're gonna liberate this place. I hate it. I want to stop it.
We'll avoid the
Okay, they
sun.
no
We
longer have
trust
the
you,
red
Liet.
hue, but I don't think they are gonna be able to
going.
get back. And there's 2 potential units which we might be able to kill.
Shahalud's favor. We'll send them to. We have no fear.
So having that resupply really did help, but how much? How much did it help, huh? Okay, we're gonna have to send these 2 over here.
We trust you, Liet.
Trying to focus their weaker unit, but they're also focusing a lot of units on my 1 unit.
We trust you, Liet. We're listening.
These 2 mercenaries, if they would arrive in time,
We're here.
they can sway the whole engagement, but I don't think it's gonna work out like this. Crap.
We're here. We won't fail.
Son of a
We won't
biscuit.
fail.
I don't want to be redoing this whole goddamn thing again. It costs a crap ton of...
We're here.
Son of a bitch.
We're here. Fall.
Let's go after the Cerberus unit.
Lead us to freedom.
They
What
left
do you
it there. This thing has 4 militia units all of a sudden.
need? Let's go.
Let's fuck these guys up. I'm confused as to if they're moving away or if they're staying. What's going on? And how is our situation with our units over here? Did I lose the swordsman that I had here? For funk's sake, how the hell did that happen? All 4 camps are mining the living crap out of the spice, but honestly, if I'll be forced to give 1,756 at the next rotation,
We're listening.
that's just ridiculous. And because of the Atreides doing this shit over and over again, I'm kind of landlocked here, and I really need to think of something. Can do 2 turrets. I would love to get, however, the manpower production.
We will help if
I should have gone probably with the barracks or something like this.
We trust you, Liet.
We have this over here in this siege. Gonna have to find like another siege or something. Yeah, these mercenaries, they unfortunately paid the price of me not paying attention.
Listening. Lead us
Son
to
of a
freedom.
bitch. Sucks. Okay, I'm gonna try to go maybe after Cooldat or something. I'm gonna have to think of something. What? Enemy operation detected.
We will help if we can.
Okay, let's see if we can get Kardak. If we can get Kardak, even with these 2
We
units.
will help if we can.
Wait, weren't there supposed to be 3 of them? What the hell happened to my
Arrakis is our
units?
home.
Ah, fudge. Okay,
Liet. We shall.
can you, like, not engage the enemy at the start of this whole shebang?
Yes, Liet. Yes, Liet.
You guys pull back.
What does Liet command? We will help if we can. We're going.
And now
We'll
go
get
after
their
the ranged
water.
attackers. This is really annoying because I'm playing passively and I hate that. And now House Atreides is trying to pull off some weird nonsense in here, and that's just pissing me off. So I'm incapable of transferring the units from there. Trying to figure out if I can transfer these guys to the north in order to defend the position and not lose it.
Listening. Liet. We
Okay,
trust
hold on.
you, Liet. This path is dry.
Let's try to both get to the same position so that I can try to transfer you.
We will help if we can. We'll hunt them down.
The turret is helping out quite a lot. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Seriously? They just simply won't knock it off. I'm gonna have to cancel this, and we're gonna have to go power to ally military units in the region and its neighbor. That or either another missile battery. I'm gonna go probably with this. I just don't know if the 2 missile batteries would do the trick. But we do have the militia fully stacked. And I'm gonna have to figure out something really fast, because otherwise they're just gonna keep on attacking me on one flank and then the other flank,
Arrakis is
and that's gonna make it impossible for me to proceed. I'm not gonna send you so much blast screed. Are you nuts? Hell no. That would be absolutely horrible deal for
if we
me.
can.
Shah.
Oh crap, now tell me that they're actually gonna come for this location, and I'm gonna get
We will
hella
help
mad.
if we can.
Just because I don't have like a missile turret in here, right? And this is my spice production location.
We will help if we
Oh
can.
yeah, they're gonna go for this region. How many thumpers do we have? 2. I hate this so damn much. Okay, so the thumper from here can go thump itself into really thumpity place. How are we looking over here? Quite poorly. trying to figure out a plan. If I do a thumper here, I cannot transfer the units over there because of the White Rift, probably, I'm guessing, and for the fact that I don't control Rufnir, or Runnif, or what you pronounce this hellhole. So you guys have to go over there, and you guys have to go down here. This sucks because the additional 2 militia units won't be able to train in time. That's just the enhanced fortification that can go suck it. That's really not gonna save my ass here. Okay. You're gonna go travel over there, take the thumper.
Listening.
You cannot take the thumper because White Rift.
We're going.
You are quite the senior unit, so you should be able to finish off these 2 idiots. And I'm quite sure I'm gonna be forced to put down a strengthening of the military units or something because this is just ridiculous. So the military base is gonna be a mandatory step here. How are you guys fighting? Warriors need to pull back because they are in the thick of it, and this fucker is literally trying to liberate this location, and I cannot allow that to happen. Oh crap, I'm gonna lose this place.
We trust you, Liet. Shit.
Did he just say shit? Because that's exactly how I feel. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do here. But I'm doing nothing but pumping out brand new units, and it's not helping.
We trust you, Liet. Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
They had to do this shit. They had to bypass my defenses and try to pull this nonsense.
Lead us to freedom.
Okay, you two need to group up together.
What does Liet command?
Liet.
What are we looking over here?
Liet?
Will Ericus belong to the Fremens?
Okay, we're gonna send in these two.
Lead us to freedom.
You don't have as much experience, but these are all ranged attackers.
We're going.
Arrakis is our home.
So we're gonna send in these supports. Do you have a sandstorm, which is
What
quite
does Liet
massive?
command?
No militia in these positions. No need.
We are listening.
And I'm gonna have to, I don't know, think of something.
We'll hunt them.
We trust you, Liet.
The problem here is that both Atreides and Harkonnen are just having a total fun with my units and my locations, and it's kind of interrupting me from being able to apply pressure on them. Lay of the land, let's go with the authority production. Military units are less likely to attract sandworms, loving it. And we are gonna go with the Solari production. When liberating a village, unlock the Shaihu temple building. Let's go with that afterwards. Operations, sabotage, supply drop, those should be mandatory. Defense sabotage, can't really afford it.
Let's get to business.
Spice I can sell you, and you do like it, so I'm hoping to get lots of cash for it. But how the hell is it possible that the goddamn faction most responsible for money generation, this is not a good deal. This is not a good deal. Okay,
What do you want?
What the hell do you think, dummy? Okay, I'm thinking Spice. Even though I hate your fucking guts for being so annoying. Some cash. We're gonna be able to push them back here. And now this means that I will be forced to literally put down missile turret as well over in this region. Can you stop this being done?
What does Liet command? We
You
will
three
help
are
if we
gonna
can.
grab hold of this position. You two are gonna push down, and after we gain control of this location and build a goddamn turret up in here.
We're listening. We will help if we can.
This is just the basic military units. That's the problem.
Liet command?
Now, they might be great in larger numbers and everything, but I don't know. We have 2 units at the top there. We got absolutely nothing defending this position. We do have 1 Fedyakin. Okay. You know what? I actually want to sell the basic guys. Get 2 heavy militias here. I really hate the fact that I lost this place, but I just cannot deal with Atreides and Harkonnens constantly being up my ass. Yes, I want the 3 Landskrat units. Loss of rights. All active characters at the start of the council are revoked. I don't have more points. Let's go, I guess. Problem here is 1 position is held by Atreides and 2 more are being held, or they're both trying to get this position with the Harkonnens. It's gonna be tricky as hell. Fortunately, this was not enough to get us to the finish line. Administrative hall, we do have the treaty, upkeep costs, salary per active trade agreement. The intelligence agency would be quite nice. Knowledge research hub. Spice production, the All Gabe temple would be amazing, but we would need a crap ton of money for that. So let's grab a hold of this position. So we have the missile turret, we do have the militia here. We're gonna have to push against this location here. So I'm gonna try to sabotage the living hell out of this position if possible. Cloak is not gonna be useful right now. I'm not even sure if you can counter the AI by using such consumable, because logically it's kind of difficult to know if actually it has that sort of effect. Trade resource, sieges are powerful. Keeping good relations with them should be priority. Spice production. I want that. So let's go with that. I don't think the enemy is going to be able to interrupt that activity. Okay, we need to put down water production because this is a region really strong with the wind. At least 2 militia units. This way we do have the defense.
We will help. Listen if we can. Liet?
Applied thanks to the whole okay, we do have the Langscraft. I would love to somehow utilize them. our manpower is absolute joke. So where the hell was that location with the cool dad? I'm just afraid that there's too many positions for goddamn Harkonnens to mess me up there. So I might be forced to actually just go and raid this position with the Landskrat units. I'm gonna move these down here, and I'm gonna definitely try to attack this location. They do have militia with 1 melee and 3 ranged units. So having this much melee should be good for me. I'm gonna have to do something with this position too. We are still far away from Iraq, but I don't know how many goddamn districts they do have. But they do have strong economy, that's for sure. They do control a decent chunk of the map. There's the rare elements. Love to get my grubby hands on that.
We're listening.
This path is dry.
Arrakis is our home.
2, 4, 5 units in here that can push out against the enemy and try to take this position. Now, it's quite certain that the missile turret is gonna be a pain in the ass.
We're listening.
Right from the start.
We will help if we can. We won't waste time. We won't waste time. We won't
Okay,
waste
it's
time.
kind of
We
switching.
won't-
Now, you have to tell me where the hell you are attacking, because I got no clue. Might be over there.
It's time.
We trust you, Liet.
What does
Okay, don't
Liet
converge on the melee.
command? This is our home. Liet.
Converge on the ranged attackers and liberate this place from Atreides. And then we're gonna see if we can punish Harkonnens here for being a pain in the ass for such a long ass time. I have to keep an eye out for the resupplies of fresh new units, which can show up at any time. We cannot go more with the units here. So you Landskrat units attack. Hopefully it will be enough.
Lead us to freedom.
We are listening. What does Liet command? We will help if we can.
I want to liberate this hellhole. And I need to keep an eye out over here because Harkonnens had some units moving around there. And you idiots have to stop charging at the enemy first chance you freaking get. Okay, awesome. So fortunately for me, the sandworm did not freaking swallow my goddamn militia. That would piss me off. Are we looking at the north? Pillage this village. We do need the cash. We do need the funds. Sandworm, that's okay. So that's still a danger lurking.
At your service.
And with the Landskrat force here, I think we're gonna raid this town, the Hertar.
Listening.
What economy thing we can do? Spice production. Let's bump it up.
Ready.
Because these ridiculous
Focusing on target.
sums of
Listening.
spice that I have to keep donating, it's preventing me from theoretically using the spice itself as a potential tradable goodie. Wow, the sandstorm is, or sandworm is still there. Huh. Interesting stuff. Theoretically, we can do manpower in here. Not sure how I missed that. So we are doing this over here. What I was thinking is reduction of the cost of just about anything in here. We can do still manpower over there. Liberate this. Come on. They're slowly moving in units. Hopefully it's not gonna be fast enough. I can do a supply drop in here just in case things would get super messy.
We will help if we
Because
can.
we have lots of squishy units in here.
We are listening.
Okay, screw it, let's do it. Let's go for that
trust you,
supply
Ant.
drop. It's gonna restore their
Arrakis
health,
is our
their
home.
supplies. And you can bet your sweet ass that I will sabotage your gear.
They'll meet our Chris knives.
But I'm worried about having to deal with this many goddamn
This path is dry.
Arrakis is our home.
Eric is belong.
Arrakis is our
ranged
home.
attackers,
Ready for patrol.
which could potentially attract
Arrakis is our
the
home.
sandworm.
We
Okay,
will
so it's
help
too late
if
for
we-
them, thank God. So it's able
your
to
service.
punish them for this.
On duty. On the offensive.
Just hope that with the Landscrat units, we're gonna be able to raid another village before they disappear on me. They're not a permanent addition to our roster. And I'm starting to see a problem brewing at the top here. So let's switch out like this. We do have lots of plastic reeds, so theoretically if I can sell that stuff to someone.
Greetings.
No. No.
How
Oh,
can
come
I
on! Damn it. Nobody wants my stuff. That's horrible. What am I gonna do with all this plastic reed between me and you? I could theoretically spend it. Manpower, sure. 500 and manpower or plastic reed. Let's go manpower. Am I producing water in this region? That's important to ask as well. Okay, so we are gonna be unit power, but the spice production is overall reduced by 5%. I'm not sure I'm cool with that, so I'll just boost the production instead. And now the question is, what are the Harkonnens up to in the north? With the Landscrat units, we have kind of exceeded our quota for the maximum amount of units, blah blah blah. If they would be still able to pillage this location or this one, it would be awesome. It's 600 something Solari we got to work with. We are at 22,000. I really think that we can pull off the hegemony victory compared to all the other factions.
Ready.
We're just gonna have to survive long enough to pull this goddamn thing off, which is just painstakingly long.
On duty.
I'm not even gonna let these guys rest up. I'll just push them till their breaking point.
Ready for
They're not a
instruction.
permanent addition,
At your service.
I think. I don't know, I haven't played this thing in quite a while now.
Listening. Ready. At your service.
But if I send the
We trust you,
Landscrat here
Ant.
and I attack...
We'll attack. At your service.
Eric belong to the Fremens.
This location has just decent wind, nothing to write home about. If I can get control over this location though, it would really be awesome because that's additional hegemony production. I need to get the gear sabotage, supply drop, and we can do defense sabotage, but it's kind of pointless right now for me. We have it.
ready for instruction.
Oh, they are recovering. Are you insane?
What do you want?
How come Harkonnen is always offering the dumbest trades? Look at the amount of stuff I would have to send, like half of my blast greed for almost nothing. They're terrible trade deals. I would really love to grab control over this location again. That's additional 500 hegemony. But I think getting control over this first would be better because it's further away from the Harkonnens.
Listening.
And because it's further away, it means it won't be attacked. Goes the boost for the research. Also, I'm kind of realizing that it really depends on what research you are boosting based on the color.
Ready for instruction.
To the
Okay,
Fremen.
you guys run up here.
Willing.
And if you're gonna be able to recover,
Belong to the
we just might be able to go and grab the city of Hyor. Now, Tabnor is right underneath. It has blast greed, which would be great. However, we are producing 300 something blast greed right now. I don't know, smugglers? Or let's go with these guys. I'm not really sure if this is beneficial or not. Why can't we do this for the Fremen? I don't have enough. Authority production would be great, but we do have 500 as is, so the points which I'm allocating are gonna be it for now. But if we can make our way to these two regions theoretically, that would sandwich this location into quite the deadly position. And probably defending this space rather than this space down here would be a little better option. But I'm not sure yet. We do have this thing for the water production established. We are producing a decent amount of water. I am considering grabbing this position just because it would give me Bass ownership minus 85. Authority points, owned villages 248, output logistics, local dialect studies. Yeah, so having some of this research would definitely help me out in reducing the overall cost. Question here is if we should try to push out for this region and then this region.
Ericus belong to the
Yeah,
Fremen.
you see the
Liet?
guys which we were using until now to grab hold of this position,
Lead us to freedom.
or the Landscraft forces, they are gone. The third dumper is on its way, but it's taking for freaking ever to get done. This place is 211. This place is 197. And this is 166. I think that's more than 500. Can I verify that? So how much? 166. 197. Plus 211. 574. So theoretically, I can just go for the Tabner and the Hyor. I'm gonna leave one unit over here. We're gonna transfer these guys through the desert. So they're gonna run a little low on the supply department, but that should be a-okay. At least I hope so. should be able to manage this. Choose. That's a boost for research. So if I grab this location, it has decent wind. So water production, which we do have. Manpower, we do have. So what? Like blastcrete, definitely yes, because I don't know. You could try to sell some of this blastcrete, but
Greetings.
Let's get to business.
okay, so I'm thinking blastcrete for something. Holy shish kebab, are you nuts? Hell no! What about this? 2 knowledge, treaty cost of your 10% of your authority, raw production, duration 2 months. Solari production, treaty cost 10%. Units no longer lose supply in the territory of the other signatory. Awesome. The 2 knowledge. Let's go with the 2 knowledge. The 2 knowledge might be
We trust you, lad.
useful. So trade has been accepted. Sieges have been detected. Theoretically, we can thumper production plus 2 thumpers. Yes, sirree. We do want that. Just you never know when some
Ericus belongs to the
BS might
Fremens.
pop up. Okay, these are 4 ranged
Ericus
units, so
belongs
that's
to the
gonna be quite the
Fremens.
massacre, especially for them because we are using only melee combatants. However, I do use
Arrakis is our home.
just the basic warriors and not the Fedyakin, so that's not the
We
best
trust
thing
you,
either.
lad. They'll need
But smooshing them in like this together might do the trick. But I might also take splash damage, so it's all over the damn place. Trying to figure out if there's another siege which I can tap into and construct something inside of it. It looks like I don't know what's up with it. Looks like the Harkonnens have this siege allied, so that sucks. 2,195. Are you freaking nuts? That is so much. What is gonna be the next rotation like? 2,500? Besiege 1 village owned by another faction. Set up 2 spying operations. And how do I do spying operations? Infiltration. They're not really helping me here. Successfully besiege 1 village owned by another faction. I'm gonna have to do something with the Atreides or something. I'm not sure here. We're gonna have to be a little creative. We're gonna get a little time window in order to execute this, but I'm not that thrilled. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? We want water, probably. Definitely heavy militia. So you are gonna recover, then you're gonna go after this position so that we can produce even more hegemony. Space Guild bribe paid. $2,744. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. That's on the level that's not starting to be entertaining.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
Okay.
Listening.
So you're gonna go after this town. We do have the necessary authority points. We're gonna have to produce the plasmid here. And the enemy... So smugglers have reached 5,000 points. House Attreides is 16,000.7 and Harkonnen 12,000. We are at 23,000.
We'll avoid the sun.
So we are almost
Does
there.
at command. We'll hide our tracks. You will have it.
Besieging the town. We are building a missile battery as if they knew what the hell I want to do here. The 220 is kind of brutal. But grabbing this would be awesome. I think I'll go with the second missile turret because you just never freaking know. I don't want these guys to start and fight the 4 units, which are pushing in. The plasmid is a big yes. Because if I keep producing surplus, I'll just keep on exchanging it. Missile turret should be able to keep damaging the enemy. We have 4 militia here.
We trust you, Liet. This path is dry.
I just want to make sure that we won't trigger a goddamn sandworm.
We have no fear.
Mercenaries, we can do this for discovering sieges. We can do this for the buff in the research. Grabbing this location. 2 turrets here are definitely making it easier to defend.
Listening.
Set location. This is gonna be grabbed. This can be theoretically raided. In case I would be desperate for money. Knowledge, research hub upkeep. Skirt, let's go. We have 3 separate economy districts. If I would have known that, I would have gone with 1 massive district for the economy and then just do the separate statecraft buildings. But I just wasn't sure what I'm going to be able to do. Okay, we're definitely gonna need militia, and if I would be able to grab this location, that's a spice producing location, so we will be able to put down a tent. I will be able to put in a decent crew. So let's go with the turret over here. Wind strength of 4, huh? So, what I need is the processing plant for Solari. After which, we're gonna go with the... if I'll be able to choose or select the goddamn building. Let's go with 2 militia only for now. I don't think we're gonna be that desperate. I would love to grab this as the addition, so that we have more units and we can push out after Elifak. Or however the hell you pronounce this. So if we grab these 2 units as extras, and then apply pressure over here. This has 4 units as militia. We have...
We will help if we can.
5 units here.
At command.
Eric is
Plus 2 fudge. Thumper. Okay, Harkonnens are really annoying me. But the 2 missile turrets are making it difficult for them to press on to the town. And I just don't know what consumables they have access to. So the sandworm is transferring the units. So let's reuse the overall cost of just about everything and anything. Second thing which I want to produce in here is the extra hegemony. Just have to be careful here as to how many units I have grouped up. Because if suddenly a goddamn sandworm will appear and swallow my units, I'll be a little upset. Logically. But I definitely want to steal this location from Atreides. Great Volcano would be also a decent push into their heartland. These two have to just remain here. Is there a research which would allow me to increase the spice production even more? Yes, it would. So 4 crew members per 1 location is the max.
Listening. We're listening.
Okay, everyone gained experience in here. That's awesome. Votes. Recruitment cost, military units, upkeep. With special council traits. Decline.
What does Liet command?
Okay, so I need to keep this
to the
here.
Fremens. Listening. We'll avoid the sun.
You guys can theoretically raid this town on your way. And when you get in the position, I want you to... I want to grab then the 2 guys up here. Damn it, they're going with 2. They know something is up. It's like if the AI can hear my microphone.
We're going.
Liet?
This is quite easy raiding location. But the thumper works through this region, so I don't really need to grab it. It'll just be like a decent spot to keep grinding for money in case I need it. 717 is sometimes better than the stuff I would get for the trade that I would want to conduct. I still want to besiege the location, so don't worry about that. I just have 8 days to get that shit over. And the time is money. I feel like I'm not actually speeding up the game that much, so we could have been God knows how much further in this game already. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while, and I will probably not be featuring it as much. I'm gonna be moving on to some other content, and I'm just gonna see what's gonna be happening. So please be patient with me in the meantime. LI agent has been captured by the goddamn smugglers. Awesome. Let's get these 2. You guys are ready? Ah, damn it. All of our agents have been captured. But do not fear. Our stockpile of spice is almost here. Jesus Christ, we're spending so much on this. But if we don't pay off the Spacing Guild bribe, we're just so boned.
We're listening. On out. We will help if we can.
Shah-Halud will
We're listening.
lead us to freedom.
Yes. Yes. Arrakis is our home. We'll get
Let's
them.
go, let's go, let's go. Let's see how much damage can we do here.
Arrakis belong to the Fremens.
If I would be able to besiege this location, that fulfills the underworld contract. If I will be able to grab it, that would boost our overall spice production further. I don't think, however, I would be pushing beyond this position into the House Atreides region. It would be just too much in their face. Thank God I had enough of this authority nonsense. We can theoretically resupply the units, but I would just rather send them back.
We're listening.
We're going.
In the meantime,
Hide our tracks. On it. Arrakis is our home. We'll move fast.
so 4 units are still gonna remain in here, which gives me the time to build the crafts workshop. Wait, why am I paying only so little in here? I should be theoretically happy that I'm paying only so little. In the Plants Greed department. Let's buff our spice production. Running any research or anything? I don't think so. Siege detection would be nice. Might allow us to trade with them, install one of those fancy ass buildings. They are costly. They do tap into our production. Bazaar counts as economy, military, and statecraft for the purpose of district bonus. Applies the district bonus one more time. Agents production, agent recruitment, gain 2 additional operational slots. Embassy, treaty upkeep, salary per active trade agreement, knowledge per active research agreement. I don't think we have those, so intelligence or the bazaar. I think I'll go with the bazaar, because I feel like we are at 10 out of 10 agents, so having 200 boost in production for them is kind of pointless at this time, because we're not going to be really producing new units, so, or new agents. Having the additional operation slots would be great, but honestly, I'm not that far from reaching the hegemony victory, so that's what I wanted to go for. That is, unless something somewhere somehow is gonna go terribly wrong. Okay, the 2 missile turrets are awesome, but they have absolutely horrible placement. But, okay, so let's take a look. I need to install the spice collector. Don't think we have discovered a siege. Nope. Nothing. Choose this for the boost. What are we doing right now? The Sandwalk Mastery. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go Spice Hegemony and then go Spreading the Faith. I know that this takes longer. 24 days versus only 12. But still. Kind of speeding up the damn game right now. We're gonna cram in lots of crew. We should have therefore fulfilled the mission. We are producing 35 hegemony now. We're gonna buff our spice production. Okay, Fremen, I would love to get those lands cracked, guys. Hell no, what are you, freaking insane? I don't want them to achieve goddamn victory. Manpower upkeep, decline. I don't really care about the goddamn land scrap that much. I just don't want them to achieve victory here. You control 18 out of 21 regions. Whew, that's bad. So let's apply the influence like this. I would be so pissed if they would actually achieve victory before I do through the hegemony. That would be really something I would not appreciate. Okay, so we have a attack here, and we have discovered the siege. So let's start trading with the siege in order to improve the friendship.
We trust you, Lead.
Missile turret is attacking. damage is being dealt. I don't know if they're gonna try to retake this location. So I need to defend it. There are 2 turrets doing the job.
We will help if we can.
Our grist knives are unsheathed.
Arrakis is our
You guys
home.
moving over here. I don't really care about this location. Sure, it would tie in the whole region together. But that's a lot of goddamn militia and lots of points of authority to be wasted on this. So let's see if we can do the hegemony nonsense. Theoretically, grabbing this location would give us additional 500 points of hegemony. We cannot construct fuel cell factory because Fremen don't use fuel. Lucky sons of guns. Health for military units. Units regen. Experience gained from all military units. Yes, barracks are awesome. We're still holding the position over here. We're not going to be poking Harkonnens. Smugglers are playing kind of passively here. Attreides is really like aggressively expanding. So we have that tent now constructed. We have crammed in like 150 manpower in order to rapidly boost the overall production. We are producing plus 120 spice, but goddammit, our next payment is 3,000 spice together. That's seriously brutal. Okay, what's happening over here? We have some sort of uprising. So that's a sabotage by the enemy. Do you have units there? Rebellion enemy operation has been detected, so I'm guessing that's Atreides who's pulling this nonsense. Unfortunately, the barracks is probably not yet constructed, so we won't get the bonuses and boosts and buffs and the added experience. Of course, of course. So, gear sabotage. So they are timing it smartly, those sons of bastards. We're gonna pull back with this unit over here, so that he is not at the front. And once this has been taken care of, it's 2 units I can think of right now that can be pulled back,
We'll hide our tracks.
which are at full strength.
Belong to the Fremens.
So 3 units which are gonna go and support the fight.
We'll get there.
Those 2 missile turrets did not do as much as I would have hoped,
Arrakis is our home.
We trust you, Elliot.
We will help if we can.
but they're trying.
You will have it.
They'll meet our grist knives.
Problem is there's so much going on, I'm not sure
Lead us to freedom.
if we're handling this effectively. Let's resupply just to be on the safe side. Get the sabotage gear drop again. It's gonna take a while to get it done. We can do the defense sabotage just for the hell of it.
Listening.
It's another unit down. We're slowly grinding them to a steady halt. I really did not manage to liberate much. Trade request.
How can
What
I
do you
help?
have? You have agent and you have spice, and for that you want a crap ton of stuff. No. Hell no, what are you, freaking nuts? Seriously, what is up with the Harkonnens? They cannot offer a single good trading deal?
What does Liet command? We are listening. We are listening. We will help if we can.
So, we have lost our entire militia.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
I feel like destroying these and pushing them back would be beneficial here. So what I'm gonna do is cancel them and push them a little bit further back. That way they are still effective, but they will be able to remain in effect and not be immediately surrounded by the goddamn enemy units. So let's build one. I'm really tempted with this hegemony nonsense here. We don't have that many units to speak of. We can do the defense sabotage. We have the cure sabotage. This is literally at their capital. Harkonnens have captured this location. Unfortunately, there's just no way around it. It is what it is.
Lead us to freedom.
We have 5 units here. Okay, this is what I was kind of afraid of, that the Harkonnens are gonna pull off some BS. We do have the turret. I'm gonna pull the units back.
Avoid this.
And the problem here is they're using primarily melee units too. 2 Cerberus units, 2 warriors. Quite brutal.
This path is dry. Shahalud willing.
Let's go after their gunners. Now the question is, what the hell do we do here? Be quite weird for me to try and push for this location. I definitely want that hegemony. We are producing 35 of that nonsense anyhow. Let's reduce the cost. So if we're gonna be able to take down the gunners, we have slight chance. Problem here is, even if we were to use the thumper,
We're going.
yeah, there's just no chance in hell we would be able to reach our destination. Question is how well this is gonna go for us. Once we deal with the gunners, we can theoretically go after the troopers. Because our militia is being squeezed dry. And they have only so much that they can do. Fortunately, our ranged units are still able to keep attacking the Cerberus units. Okay, we're squeezing them. They're not using their consumables. So there is a slight chance. We're doing the Spice hegemony right now. Okay, so we will be able to fight off this attack. Fuckers. I knew it was a smart idea to maintain these units here. We're gonna go with heavy militia. Of course they're gonna do this now. So Thumper would, however, let me transfer here. And that's exactly what we're gonna do.
We trust you.
No, pull back. Crap, I did not recruit the units back. We're missing 1 heavy militia.
Shahalud willing. We're going. We're
They're gonna get jumped from behind. I have no idea where they came from. Like, they must have gone through Sakbat, go through this region, and then attack me here. Which is quite brutal. Quite smart.
Ericus belonged to the
But
Fremens.
badly timed. Was able to withstand the attack here. I think we have successfully massacred the Atreides unit. Gained some experience in the process. Need to regain the heavy militia here.
Ericus belonged
Now, heavy
to the
still
Fremens.
carry the unfortunate debuff that if they reach half of their
Arrakis is our
HP,
home.
they get the negative effects. Okay, 27. Damn it. They have the governorship. I really need to do something in order to... stop them.
Listening.
I think I'm gonna have to go and steal this location with the Great Volcano. That might give me the
Witness
hegemony
command.
jump that I do require. So that's almost 20,000 plus 800 plus the 35 which we keep constantly producing. Just need to check if we are producing this nonsense everywhere. Reduce the cost. Unassigned agent. Let's go to Atreides. Atreides is damn close to achieving victory as well. I don't like that one bit. They're moving around their units, so I don't know if they're trying to do something funky here. But they are piling up together ranged units. They're gonna go for this region. So glad I keep an eye out on this. I'll just interrupt their attempt to capture this region, which is gonna be quite painful experience for their units. Being sandwiched between the militia and our units. We have passed our influence votes, or should I... do even more here? Okay. Might be able to grab this location. How the hell did we not notice this? Yeah, let's grab it. And how much do we need? 322. Theoretically, I should cancel this. And that is gonna allow me to actually capture this place. 20,000. That would get us to 29,000. No? No. Yeah, it would. Okay. Ah, we cannot do defense sabotage. Son of a biscuit. Okay. So let's just press on. Be overly aggressive.
Ericus belonged to
kill the trooper
Ericus belong lead us to
and besiege the town.
This is our home.
If I would be able to steal this, it would be great. We're gonna be sending in units. I'm gonna put down supply.
We are listening.
And I'm gonna go grab another gear and supply drop. I'm not. Yeah, damn it, that's a lot of units.
We will help if we can.
Let's try to grab it from them despite all this. We're gonna sabotage their gear.
Listening. What does Liet command? We are listening.
These units were able to get destroyed.
We'll hunt them down. What does Liet command?
You guys retreat.
Arrakis is our home.
We'll avoid the sun. Listening.
We are listening. We'll hide our tracks.
Pull back. Soon we're gonna have gear sabotage.
We trust you, Liet. We have
Liet,
Focus on one unit. Okay, not really sure why there the operation is happening.
Arrakis is our home.
Getting our ass handed to us. Lots of units. Lots of moving parts.
Fremens.
We are listening.
We trust you, Liet.
What does Liet command? We won't waste
You guys
time.
need to pull back now.
Listening. We're going.
Liet, we'll
You need to
move
pull
fast.
back now.
Yes, Liet.
Once enough HP has been restored, recovered, and all that stuff.
We are listening.
Ericus belong to the Fremens. We're going. Lead us to
No, 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 no. Pull back. Pull back.
Liet, we'll hide our tracks.
The missile turret alone is a pain in the ass, but it can be done.
Ericus belong
You guys go
to the
heal up
Fremens.
while these two stay here, try to steal this. 20,000. Ah, crap, they're sending in more. More and more. The defense sabotage is not helping. Do we have any units in here that I would be able to move? I'm afraid to move these guys because Harkonnens. Simply put, one word or one name. Harkonnens. Agent recruitment, treaty upkeep. I mean, the embassy would be great, but we never do just about anything with anyone right now. I'm just trying to grab this goddamn place so that I can achieve the goddamn victory.
We will help if we can. We won't waste time.
We'll avoid the sun.
So that's melee units.
Lead us to freedom.
Liet, we'll
Do
get
have
their
the
water.
superiority thanks to the experience.
Shahalud.
But they're actually sending in melee units now.
Listening. Shahalud willing.
What does Liet command?
Lead us to freedom.
Just trying to not be in the range of the goddamn missile turret. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But if I would be able to grab control of this place, we should be almost at the hegemony target. Don't die.
Ericus belong to the Fremen.
Don't you dare die.
We will help if we can. Arrakis is our home.
How many units can you guys suddenly deploy? God damn it, what the hell, man?
Liet. Liet will move.
This is like no
fast.
joke.
We trust.
We will help.
I'm not sure if the AI is stuck here or if they are indecisive.
Going. We'll avoid
But they're able to suddenly recruit a hell of a lot of units.
Arrakis is
And
our
that's
home.
not fair. Because I would not be able to pull off this much recruitment all of a sudden. And this freaking fast. And pull the units in from God knows where. I don't care about the fuel production. All I care about is the hegemony.
We trust
Hegemony.
you, Elliot.
It rolls off the tongue.
We have no fear. This path is dry.
Please tell me we are gonna be there, because if suddenly someone's gonna win by some miracle, I'm gonna get pissed. Especially after almost 2 hours of playing this. Could have recorded something else, probably. Damn. Okay, this has got to be it. If we get the town, it's 500 hegemony. We should be able to achieve the victory. At this point, as we are standing. Victory with the hegemony! Nice! So yeah, that's gonna be it for the Fremen. They're not the best, maybe military. They do lack in the governorship. They don't have the airfields which allow them to transfer units freely. The thumpers are a pain in the ass, and if you don't have those additional buildings at the sieges which allow you to produce or stack up 2 additional dumpers, you can have lots of problems if you have to travel through larger maps. I intentionally play large maps because I like to grab lots of resources and have various objects. If I would just have to probably grind out a small map, I would probably always go with the Harkonnens and just push for the military victory, because yeah, it can be pain in the ass, but if you want to bring anyone into brawl, it's definitely either the Harkonnens, then maybe the Atreides. The new faction, I'm not really sure when they're gonna release it, if it's gonna be locked behind a paywall, so we're talking DLC. And yeah, check out the review, and if you want to know what the channel is up to, you know what to do. Thank you all for watching, stay safe out there, and bye bye for now.